What if I told you that Kylian Mbappé, one of the brightest stars in football, rejected one of the biggest clubs in the world, Chelsea? You might think it's unbelievable, right? Well, Mbappé's decision to turn down Chelsea wasn't random. It was based on something much deeper than money or fame. Just wait till later in this video when we tell you about his shocking reason for rejecting Chelsea. Trust me, you're going to be blown away by what he truly wanted in his career. This is a story you won't want to miss. Let's get started. The growing interest, how Chelsea came into the picture. Kylian Mbappé's rise to football superstardom has been nothing short of spectacular. From winning the World Cup with France in 2018 to dominating at Paris Saint-Germain, PSG, Mbappé's name has been on everyone's lips for years. But at the height of his fame, Chelsea came into the picture, seeking to make him one of the cornerstones of their club. In 2022, rumors began to swirl that Chelsea was looking to bring in Mbappé. The club had just gone through a huge change, with new ownership and fresh plans to challenge for Premier League titles and European glory. They were ready to spend big, and Mbappé seemed like the perfect addition. After all, Chelsea had the financial power to make a deal happen. With the future of Chelsea looking promising, many fans believed it was only a matter of time before Mbappé joined the club. Chelsea's attack was in need of a world-class player, and Mbappé could be the difference maker. But despite the excitement surrounding the potential move, Mbappé's decision would shock everyone. The ideal fit? Why Chelsea seemed like a dream destination. At first glance, Chelsea appeared to be a perfect fit for Kylian Mbappé. The club was one of the giants in European football, with a rich history of winning trophies, both domestically and internationally. The squad was full of talented players, including stars like Kai Havertz, Mason Mount, and N'Golo Kante. And with the new ownership and ambitious plans, Chelsea had everything Mbappé needed, except one thing: stability. Mbappé's decision-making process isn't about instant gratification. He's always been focused on long-term success. At the time, Chelsea was undergoing a significant transition, with new owners, new managers, and no clear direction on how they were going to build a team that could compete at the very top level of Europe. This sense of instability didn't sit well with Mbappé, who knew that his next move would have to be to a club with a vision that aligned with his own. Mbappé's career vision, what does he really want? Kylian Mbappé's ambitions have always gone beyond just winning trophies. While many players chase fame, money, or individual awards, Mbappé has always been clear about what he wants in his career: legacy. Mbappé is not just interested in joining any top club. He's looking for a club with a long-term vision, one that can challenge for the biggest titles year after year. He wants to leave a mark on football history, and for that, he needs to play for a club that shares that ambition. Real Madrid, for example, has a long-standing tradition of success. Their focus on winning the UEFA Champions League year after year fits Mbappé's vision perfectly. Their tactical approach and ability to compete with the world's best are qualities Mbappé seeks in a club. For him, it's about securing his place among the greatest to ever play the game. Chelsea, despite its financial power and strong squad, was still in the early stages of rebuilding. Mbappé wasn't convinced that the club could immediately compete at the highest level in Europe. While Chelsea had the potential, it lacked the long-term stability that Mbappé needed in order to build his legacy. The shocking reason why Mbappé rejected Chelsea. So why did Mbappé turn down Chelsea? The answer isn't as simple as just choosing between clubs. Mbappé's rejection came down to one key factor: vision. At the time, Chelsea was still finding its identity under new ownership. The manager, players, and tactics were all in transition, which made the future uncertain. Mbappé, on the other hand, had a very clear understanding of what he wanted from his next move: a stable environment where he could thrive and win European honors. Chelsea wasn't offering him that. While the club had the financial resources to make a move happen, it didn't have the clear and stable long-term project that Mbappé was looking for. Real Madrid, with its consistent success and Champions League pedigree, represented the kind of project Mbappé wanted to be a part of. In short, Mbappé rejected Chelsea not because of money or location, but because he didn't believe the club was ready to offer him the stability and long-term vision he needed to achieve his own ambitions. He wanted to be part of a legacy-building project, a project he believed Real Madrid could provide, but Chelsea could not at that moment. Chelsea's reaction. How did the club take the rejection? Chelsea's response to Mbappé's rejection was one of disappointment, but also determination. Missing out on one of the world's top talents was a significant blow, especially given how much effort the club had put into securing his signature. However, it wasn't a setback that crippled Chelsea's ambitions. Instead, it became a catalyst for reflection and reevaluation. The club quickly turned its focus to other high-profile targets, understanding that their project was still in its early stages and that there were other ways to move forward. Despite the rejection, Chelsea was keenly aware of the long-term potential of their squad. Under the new ownership and with financial backing, they understood that missing out on Mbappé wasn't the end of their vision. The club's leadership quickly pivoted and began looking for alternative ways to strengthen their squad. They focused on younger talents and immediate impact signings, eventually bringing in players like Raheem Sterling and Wesley Fofana, who could contribute to the ongoing evolution of the team. However, the rejection served as a wake-up call for Chelsea's management. It became evident that attracting players of Mbappé's caliber would require more than just financial muscle. To bring in top-tier talent in the future, Chelsea needed to demonstrate a more stable and well-structured, long-term vision, something that could rival the established cultures at clubs like Real Madrid, Barcelona, and Bayern Munich. Mbappé's decision to choose Real Madrid over Chelsea made it clear that players, especially those in the highest echelons of talent, were looking for more than just money. They wanted a club with a clear direction, a solid legacy, and a future that promised sustained success. Chelsea's leadership took this lesson to heart, and the rejection became a turning point in the club's ongoing project to rebuild, focusing on a long-term strategy that could eventually make them competitive with the very best in Europe. This experience also pushed Chelsea to rethink their footballing philosophy and approach to player recruitment. While they already had the financial power to compete, they realized that a club could not rely solely on resources to attract the world's elite. The real challenge was building a team with a strong identity, consistent winning mentality, and a sense of direction. To do so, the club knew it would have to adapt, improve their organizational structure, and focus on a more holistic and sustainable approach to their future. Mbappé's future. What's next for the French superstar? So, what's next for Kylian Mbappé? After rejecting Chelsea, the next chapter in the French forward's career seems all but written: Real Madrid. For years, the Spanish giants have been linked with Mbappé, and their interest has only intensified over time. Real Madrid's allure is undeniable, and for a player of Mbappé's caliber, there are few other clubs that offer what the Bernabeu does. Real Madrid is a club with a rich history of success, particularly in the Champions League, and they have a squad capable of competing at the highest level year after year. For Mbappé, a move to Madrid represents a chance to test himself in one of the most competitive leagues in the world, to win more prestigious titles, and to further cement his place in footballing history. There's also the undeniable pull of playing for a club that is synonymous with greatness, with legends like Cristiano Ronaldo, Zinedine Zidane, and Raúl having left their marks on Madrid's hallowed grounds. Mbappé's love for Real Madrid has been well documented. From a young age, the Frenchman spoke about his admiration for the club, and the idea of playing at the Bernabeu has always been a dream for him. Real Madrid has made moves to align themselves with his aspirations, signing young talents like Eduardo Camavinga and Aurélien Tchouaméni to strengthen their future, all while maintaining their tradition of success. While PSG has not given up on convincing Mbappé to stay, the reality is that the pull of Real Madrid might simply be too strong. Despite the lucrative offers and the spotlight that PSG can provide, Mbappé's desire to play for Madrid could soon outweigh the comforts of staying in Paris. His eventual departure from PSG seems increasingly likely, and the prospect of joining Real Madrid could be the next step in his already impressive career. However, the world of football is notoriously unpredictable, and Mbappé's future could still hold some surprises. Other clubs may yet make a move, and there could be shifts in the transfer market that could influence his decision. That being said, Real Madrid remains the most likely destination for Mbappé, and the move seems to be just a matter of time. A switch to Madrid would not only allow him to further his career, but could also place him alongside the world's best players in a club with a legacy built on winning. For Mbappé, it's the opportunity to fulfill his dreams and add more silverware to his growing collection. Conclusion: Mbappé's journey, a story still being written. Kylian Mbappé's journey is far from over. The decision to reject Chelsea was just one chapter in a career that has already seen him achieve so much at such a young age. But it's clear that Mbappé is driven by more than just trophies. He's looking to build a legacy. This rejection, shocking as it was simply part of Mbappé's pursuit of greatness. He's not just chasing success, he's chasing immortality in the world of football. As his career continues to unfold, one thing is certain: Kylian Mbappé's story is one of ambition, vision, and a relentless desire to be the best. Will he end up at Real Madrid? Only time will tell, but wherever he goes, you can be sure he'll leave a legacy that will inspire future generations. So, what do you think? Was rejecting Chelsea the right move for Mbappé? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of the most shocking decisions in football history, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and check out our other videos for more incredible stories from the world of football.